Labby's recent, so. More people join the screen on the stream. So yeah. Is Danny there? Is anyone there? He's coming. Danny not coming? Can we start? No. It's like 5 past. How many more people are gonna join? I'll not be spectate. Oh, I got it. How are there only 10? Are we restarting it again? Wankers. Absolute wankers. Let's start this time. Right, let's start. Come on, ready. Please. Let's start. This is taking way too long. Let's go. Go. And it's go, go, go. What I might. Let's go. Hi, Ralph. Zero viewers. Home to wine, home to Ronaldo, and in this case, home to the Portuguese Grand Prix. Welcome to round 1 of Continental Racing Season 1. It's sit back as qualifying as the green light as the light goes green for quali. Dynamic leads the way out of the pit. I should probably mute myself. How do I do that? on board with Mojo, number 76. Oh, and Dynamic has had a spin into the gravel. That could be bad for his tyres, especially the softs. You want them at a perfect operating window. That won't be good for him. Riding on board with Mojo as he crosses the line to start his hot lap. He's given his teammate a slipstream as we head down into turn 1. Oh, and he's had a lot of oversteer. Down into turn 3. Bit wide, lucky not to get invalidated. Very wide up through the exit. Down into turn 5. Perfectly on the apex. Not lots of speed going into that corner as we head into the final sector. Hopefully he doesn't get blocked by the Merc, but he seems okay. Heading on to the main straight to finish his hot lap. He will be the first to cross the line to start quali. Going P1. TTV rated on a hot lap, coming to the final part. Where's everyone gone? Is everyone gone? Dynamic on his hot lap. Can he make up for that spin earlier on in the session? Heading towards the final part of the lap. He goes a bit wide, but doesn't quite get a penalty. Heading down the start of the main straight. Where will he end up? Can he make it? P1. It's good enough for P1 and 1:18.385. Aston Nix, meanwhile, on a hot lap. Oh, and that's Callum going slowly on the medium tyres. It's quite a gamble, but hopefully it will pay off in the race. The one-stop strategy. Watching Mojo into the final sector. Where can he put his AlphaTauri heading into the race? The final major corner before heading on to the start-finish straight. Where will he end up? Oh, he's aborted the lap and is into the pit lane. as Chris Xieh sets the fastest lap of the session, a 1:17.7, absolutely smashing Dynamic FFG's best time. Salty Malika heading out for a run. Everyone's gone a lot. Let's go. It's Dynamic heading into the pits. I'm sure you won't be too happy with that run, and we'll have to go out for another one. Meanwhile, Malika on an outlap. Stebby is on a hot lap by the looks of it, heading down into turn 5. Oh no. Will Joby get in the way of the Alpine of Stebby? Coming in to the penultimate corner. He'll be okay, and he will probably get a slipstream. Where will he end up? Heading on to the start of the start-finish straight. A slipstream. It's only good enough for P6. Filk 202 on a hot lap in sector 2. Going up the hill. Where can he snatch penultimate pole from Chris? Into the final sector. Using the acceleration of the last corner. Where will he end up? And he will go P1 with a 1:17.3, edging 4/10 ahead of Chris Ye. But Dynamic, as we speak, is going out on for a outlap. Callum seems to be on a hot lap, heading up the hill in the high speed corner. Coming up to the penultimate corner. Where can he put his car as we come up to the start-finish straight? Where will it come up? Wasn't good enough. He stays where he was before. Meanwhile, Sparks, just finishing sector 2. Coming up to the penultimate corner. Where can he place his car as he goes wide and has to abort the lap? Coming down the main straight, Doggin. Where can he put his car, or will he abort it going into the pits? On board now with Aston Nix coming up the hill. board with Mojo, crossing the line. Where can he put his Honda-powered AlphaTauri? Will it be good enough for pole? Not quite. TTV races going down the penultimate corner of turn 14, heading on to the start-finish straight. Looking like he is on an out-in lap as he heads into the pits. So, Liam going wide. It's going into turn 5. Smooth exit. The flat out through turn 6. Up the hill of turn 8. Down the hill of 9. Up to 10 and 11. Heading into the final sector. What can he do to get ahead of the rest of the field? Up to 13. Down through 14. Where can he place his AlphaTauri? Will it be good enough for pole? Not quite. He's quite a bit off. Meanwhile, on board with Chris Ye. Wide turn 1, flat out through turn 2, into turn 3, late apex, almost flat out as he goes wide in turn 4, coming, he has a his lap as there is a yellow flag. Sector 1, seems the instant has been cleared. On board with Liam, coming up through turn 13. Is he on an in lap? Or is he on a hot lap? I don't know. He is on an lap. Sparks looking good in the first few sectors. Where can he set? As once again, up through 13. He goes. Down into the right-hander of turn 14, coming up to turn 15. Where can he place his Ferrari as he goes for it? Crosses the line and goes onto pole position. Everyone's starting to go out for their final runs in our only qualifying session, as there is a yellow flag in sector 1. Meanwhile, Dodo solved. Nathan Hotspurs is on the mediums, still taking that gamble for the one-stopper while everyone else on soft tyres. You could see massive payoff in the race. Riding on board with Callum Mitford, where will he place his silver arrow? Will it be good enough for Paul? Not quite, he places his Merc P4. Salty Malika. And 3 left on those songs. Crosses the line. Where will his Alpine go? Still remains P10 as we have a yellow flag. And that is the Mercedes of Christier gone off at the top of turn 5. Ooh, and that Salty Malika is getting all out of shape coming out of turn 3. Liam crosses the line onto his hot lap. Down into turn 1. Smooth. Turn 2. Good apex into turn 3 as we head up to turn 4 onto the little straight. Back straight. We are able. Oh, goes wide into turn 5. Up the hill of turn 6. In sector 2. Then shifting into turn 7 and up the hill of turn 8. Down the hill of turn 9. Up, turn 10 and 11. Flat out through turn 12. Nice and easy into turn 14. Into the penultimate corner. As Sparks goes on Is it good enough for P1? No, only P7. Being an incident in turn 3. Meanwhile, Weatherman Harry doing a race on a flat lap. I'm not sure though. Let's see. Down to turn 10 and 11. Down the hill. Up through turn 12. Into the left-hander of turn 13. Down to the right-hander of turn 14. Smooth on the exit. Flat out as we head into turn 15. Where will he put his McLaren? Is it good enough for P1? No, only P6 for Weatherman Harry. And on board with no name. Seems that Sparks is your pole for round 1 of Continental Racing Leagues. Vilks 02, P2, and Aston Nix P3. Sparks with a 1:16.1. A great lap from him. Your top. 4th, Nathan O'Perrin, Callum P5, Harry P6, Chris Ye P7, Liam P8, Mojo P9, No Name P10, TTV rated 7, P11, Dynamic P12, Salty Malika P13, Dodo Solved P14, and Nathan Hotspurs TV going for the mediums as for tomorrow's race. Seb P16, Joby Rennie P17, Aspect Claps P18, and Orange Broom Brown P19. That is your top 19 for the race coming up. I just realized that everyone could hear the commentating the entire time. Oops. I got an idea. Dynamic has left the session. Has everyone left? Oh, for God's sake. What did you think of my commentating? Too bad the other commentator wasn't there, because like there were times I didn't know what to say since nothing was happening. Oh, you're listening to my thing. We'll be the first to cross the line to start quali. Going P1. It's only good enough for P6. Yeah, this is mad. Oh yeah. One shot qualif. Only 14 laps. Can nobody do? Who is he? Steb? Oh yeah. You wanker. Wanker. Call me Brody. Yeah? And it's go! And it's pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. Okay. There's like 6 people or something. Yeah, there's 6 people. Not bad. 6 people on the live watching, so I think that's pretty good. I think my commentating wasn't too bad. It was just a bit, there was no one to, normally, you know, the commentator, or they'd have some other commentator to waffle to. Oh no, you can join it if you want. I'll put it in the general. I'll put it in the general. You're not. No, you're not in Continental. You should be in Continental. Where are you? What are you in? What league are you in? You're not in Continental Racing. Oh yeah, you're in my league. Yeah. I'll send you the link. Yeah, sure. Oh shit. Okay, here you go. Oh no, there is seats. Yeah, there. No, it's kind of it's a trial race. The first rail race will be on Tuesday. Well, not this Tuesday. Tuesday week. Tuesday week, yeah. It's fine. It's just. It's fine. Low poster. Let's start. You can watch it now. I'm actually. Normally I find my voice cringy, but you know, I don't know about everyone else. Can everyone ready up? Yeah. Let's go, lads. Ready up, lads. Ready up. Wait, okay, I'm gonna leave the part. Wait, someone needs to put the thing to the mic to unprioritize the party so you can say something on the actual thing. Who's host? Oh, TTV7. Come on, let's start. Letterman, Hardy the Letterman, Hardy. Let's go. I don't have all day. Let's go, lads. Is Salty on this party? Oh yeah, okay. What happened? What? And it's lights out. No, and it's lights out, and away we go. And it's go, go, go. Place at the start. But here comes Sebastian Vettel. He's neck and neck with. Oh my god. Yeah, the one stop works really well. You guys are gonna have to put up with my commentating for the race, so you know. Okay. Is it formation lap okay for you? The formation lap. Wee go. It's been a few instants already. No. Wait. Wait, where are you? You know the fella, what English fella name? Oh, you're all English. What's? Let me see. Parkster. Parkster. What's your PSN? Yeah. Salty on top. Guys are gonna. Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys have to be quiet since it's the start of the race. I have to commentate here, so you have to be quiet. Okay. Yeah, get a wriggle on. Get ready to 5 red lights for the first round of continental racing, and it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start for Sparks, followed by Filks too, and it's Nathan Perrin trying to get past the Mercedes of Callum Mitford. He's gone wide. Sparks has kept the lead. And on board with Nathan O'Perrin. Can he get Aston Nix heading into turn 7 up to turn 8? He can't quite, he's not quite close enough as he has a snap of oversteer. Can the Mercedes get him down the inside at turn 11? Not quite close enough. Oh, and that is Liam going wide. He did go wide. Hey, don't deny it. I'm the one with this camera angle. I got the best camera angle. Mojo is all over him, heading into the penultimate corner. Will he get him? Oh, and they make contact. Mojo has damage. He's lost his front wing. He's gonna have to pit for that one. That is major damage, and that will have major implications on his race. Dynamic getting ahead of Salty as Salty retakes 7th place and he gives it back to Dynamic. What sort of battle is it? Oh, and that is the Mercedes of Callum Mitford has spun at the top of turn 8. He has tumbled down the order and he is now down to P12. Weatherman Harry has had a great first 2 laps as he has gone up. Mojo Domes has gone down to 16th after his crash with his teammate. The race debrief is going to be very tense after the race. Seb gets past Orange Burn Brow. Oh, and that is Nathan Hotspurs getting past Callum Mitford into turn 1. Can Callum Mitford retake P13? Yes, he can. Heading down into turn 3. But Nathan Hotspurs remains alongside and he has gotten ahead. But with the DRS, he has just gotten ahead into turn 5 and seems to have stayed ahead. That is Mojo Domes coming out of the pits. He's plumb last in P20. Let's see where he can end up fighting his way back through the field. On board with Aspect Claps. Can he? Oh yeah, I can see it, okay. Salty Malika, Slipstream on Dynamic FFG. Can he get him? Heading down the main straight. Ooh, do they make contact? Still alongside, wheel to wheel, heading into turn 1. They were 3 wide. Oh, and they've crashed. That is TTV Rated and Dynamic FFG tumbling down the order, and they both have damage. Oh, and TTV Rated has just hit Callum Mitford. His day is just getting back to worse as. Mojo up the back of Orange Brown Brown as he gets a snap of oversteer coming out of turn 3 up to turn 4 with DRS enabled. Will he get him? We're on board with him as he just edges past going into P5. No, I mean turn 5. Oh, oversteer. Can Orange Broom Brow is just too far back to get him. Meanwhile, Sparks F1 comfortably leaving the race. Oh, as he goes wide! Which leaves the door wide open for Filk Z02 to get him. This battle for the lead has just gotten personal. On board with Weatherman Harry up to P9 after starting last on the back of Salty Malika, heading down the right-hander of turn 11. Will he get him on the main straight as Malika goes slightly wide? Ooh, and he's brake checked him. I'm sure he won't be happy with that. He did brake check him. I'm the one watching him from his on board. Down to the penultimate corner. Yellow flags. Meanwhile, Weatherman Harry on the main straight, side by side DRS enabled, and has gotten past Salty Malika. What can Malika do about it? Heading into the DRS zone up in turn 5, and he's been hit by Liam. Dyna Liam, BWT, has hit Malika. Ooh, and there comes Callum Mitford. Down the inside, they have made contact once again. Heading into turn 7, he didn't go for the lunge. He'll probably go again down the main straight, as he gets a snap of oversteer as well. Meanwhile, Orange Broom Brown has headed into the pit for a front wing change, and by the looks of it, he is onto the soft compound tyres. He'll probably be making another stop later in the race. And there is Nathan O'Parron trying to get past his co-owner, Aston Nix. Will he get him? Heading into turn 4, DRS zone, can he get him? Heading into turn 5. He might be just too far back, but he makes the lunge. Down into turn 5 he goes. They almost make contact, banging wheels up to turn 6. But Perrin just can't get past. Meanwhile, Liam and the pit stops have started. Dynamic. What tyre will he go for? Seems he is going for a front wing change. Ooh, and we have a safety car. I wasn't watching, sorry. We have a safety car, and it seems most people have gone into the pits. Meanwhile, the two leaders stay out. Aston Nix, Nathan O'Parron, iCrossDA, Aspect Claps, Weatherman Harry, Callum Mitford, Nathan O'Parron and Salty Malikas have gone in for a pit stop. Onto the mediums go everyone but Nathan O'Parron on the hards, going to the end. Can he make it stick? We are only 8 laps in. with 25 remaining. TTV rated into the pits. Dodo solved and Orange Brown out of the race. Which means that currently Aston Nix will have track position since Sparks and Flicks are yet to pit. But as I say that, Flicks just gets out of the pit, which means he now has track position from Sparks. The whole top four have pitted. Weatherman Harry, Steb and Dynamic FFG are the last remaining drivers with the soft compounded tyres. The rest of them, up until 13th, are on the mediums, except for Salty Malika in the hards going to the end. What can he do to make up from 7th place in the race? Relapped. Everybody catching up to the safety car. It's going to be an interesting second, third of the race. Heading into the penultimate corner goes the safety car on the probably the final lap of the safety car. Oh, that seems to be a gearbox problem for Sparks. He seems to be over-revving. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's over-revving so that he can burn some fuel, excess fuel, that he may not need. Most people seem to have caught up with the safety car by now, as Pie Eater and Joby Rennie go into the pits for soft tyres. Pie Eater coming out just behind Joby Rennie. Some lap drivers can't seem to be able to overtake the safety car, which leads them completely out of contention for the race. That is Mojo Domes. Lap down. Mojo Domes, Stevie, Pie Eater, Joby Rennie, Dynamic FFG. Mojo a lap down. Weatherman Harry, starting P20, is now into P5. Safety car is in this lap. Can Flicks get back at Sparks as we head into the green light? Very close. Warming up their tyres. And we have gone green on lap 11. Can Flicks get Sparks on board with him? Not close enough. Ooh, Nathan O'Perrin going down the inside of Callum Mitford. Oh, and he hits him and he's spun and he has hit the Williams of Nathan O'Perrin. It is absolute carnage. TTV rated into the wall at the top of turn 4. Meanwhile, the Ferrari of Aston Nix going down the inside of Diego. It is Diego gets ahead of Dynamic. On board then with Liam. Can he get Chris Xier as Mojo has DNF'd? Mojo is out of the race. Probably too far back. Pie Eater has retired from the race as well, which leaves 16 left. Steb is going to have some slipstream, but he won't be close enough heading into turn 1. Weatherman Harry on the back of Aspect Claps heading into turn 5. Can he get ahead of him with DRS heading onto the main straight soon by the end of the lap? Or can he make it ahead of him before the lap ends? As he touches him and he spun! That is Weatherman Harry, after starting last and up into P5, has spun and is down into P15. He will not be happy with Aspect Claps. Liam on the back of Aston Nix. What can he do to get ahead of him and take P7 off him? He probably won't be close enough on this occasion. Oh, meanwhile, oh no! That is the leader of Sparks! Has spun in Sector 1, and that he has led every single lap of this race, and it's all gone tumbling downhill. He will not be happy. That must be really disappointing. As Flicks takes the lead. Sparks trying to get ahead of Chris Xier, heading into turn 6, down into turn 7. Can he stay ahead? Yes, around the outside, up to turn 8. Those very hot tyres after that spin might not help him out, but he does remain ahead. Meanwhile, Salty Malika, P4, doing very well for himself. We're on board with Dynamic FFG. Coming up to turn 13, can he get Diego? And even Liam, as we head into the penultimate corner of lap 13. Diego on the back of Liam. Will he get him? Heading down the main straight as we head onto lap 14. Yep, and it's a pretty easy move. And he gets ahead. Steb right on the back of Nathan O'Perrin. Can he get ahead of him into the DRS zone, or will he be too far back? It seems so. Well, it's been very Oh, Sparks trying to make his way back up the grid as we head around the halfway point of the race. He's gonna get Malika's, and he's crashed into Malika's. That is Malika, and he has gone spinning and crashing into the barriers just before turn 10. He will be pissed. That is, the safety car has been deployed, and that is damage for Sparks. His race has just gone from bad to worse. That sensation. Sparks has lost his front wing. He will be furious. Yes. The two Ferraris have double stacked and they are both on to the mediums. It's a pretty slow stop. Oh, they're not ready for him. They didn't have the front wing. It's like what happened to the Mercs in Sakia 2020. They do not have the tires ready for him. It will leave Aston Nix down into P13. Yeah. I have it filmed. I was watching this at the time, so I have evidence if you want to use it against him. No, yeah, I know. We weren't meant to break at that point. So, second time the safety car is out, and we aren't even at the halfway point of the race. After the safety car, it'll be about managing your tires if you're going to the end. A lot of people, Flicks, Sparks, Dynamic, Nathan, Aston Nix, Weatherman Harry, and TTV rated have pit. As Steb goes into the pits, how fast will his pit be? Will his stop be? As well as Joby, Rennie pitting again. Will they go into the hards? Will they go into the mediums and try and get them to stick to the end? On to the mediums. Joby, Rennie, meanwhile, having a much slower stop. Very, very slow stop. And he is on to the hard compound of tires as he is still waiting, and as he is released. He took his time penalty right there. Look at that view. Only 15 remain. We have lost Malika, Pie Eater, Mojo Domes, Dodo Solved, Orange Brown Brown from the race. We have 10 medium runners. We have 11 medium runners. We have 2 hard runners, and we have 2 soft runners. Weatherman Harry will have to pit again. He has just stopped for the soft compound. He's probably pissed. Oh, ooh, that looks bad. Sparks seems to be in deep trouble. It's a Tesco car park when there's it's the Eurosaver deals are on. It's a Tesco car park. It's a Black Friday. It's a Black Friday car park. At what next or something. Aspect Claps leads the race. His mediums are 8 laps old. What is his predicted? Strike. Oh! Sparks has crashed. Sparks is out. Oh, and there's debris everywhere. Could that keep the safety car out for a few more laps? That leaves 13 remaining. Nathan O'Perrin is out as well. We didn't catch that. Oh. Oh. There's something wrong. Yes, yes. Aston Nix has lost his front wing. He's gonna have to pit again. Wow, this race is absolute carnage. It's absolute carnage. What tire will he head on for? Every driver except for Weatherman Harry, Flicks and Aspect Claps have penalties. Did Aspect Claps get him in the pits? Oh. I'm not sure. Let's see. I probably should have been watching. We have 13 cars left in the race. Weatherman Harry, even though he has spun, he remains in P4. Wait. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't realise. Yeah, Aston next, P10. Won't be too happy. Christier on the back of Joby Rennie. Will he get him with a slipstream? Oh yeah, I think he's let him past. Or has he? Still alongside. Down into turn 5. Can he do the switchback? No, he's too far back. He remains right behind him though, and he has not given up the Haas of Joby Rennie. Oh, my voice just cracked. Okay. Aspect Claps 3/10 behind Flicks. He's gone wide. Yeah. Yeah. I'm commentating. I'm kind of busy at the moment. Yeah. I will. Half a second separate Flicks and Aspect Claps. To the power of DRS. Down the main straight coming up. Will he get him? Battle for the lead. The one we've been waiting for since the start of the race, and not just the leaders crashing out. Into turn 13, down the penultimate corner of 14. Starting up the main straight. He's going to be too far back. He's lost time in sector 3. That's a shame. Callum Mitford though is right up the back of Aspect Claps, but he's just going to be too far back heading into turn 1. He's very close heading into turn 3, up to turn 4, through the power of DRS. Can he get Aspect Claps? I think he's going to be a bit too far back on this occasion. It's a 3-way battle for the lead between Flicks 02, Aspect Claps and Callum Mitford 10. We're on board with Dynamic. Oh, as Weatherman Harry has had a second spin of the race in the same spot. He gets back going P7. and that's Joby Rennie in P13. Last place out of the runners. All over the place in the first part of the sector. Meanwhile, Callum Mitford, 4/10 behind Aspect Claps to the power of DRS. Overtake button, and sadly no longer he can't get past. He's going to have to save up his battery more if he wants to get him on the straight. He's very close to him, up through the left-hander of turn 4, on board with Callum Mitford. He's just too far back. Joby spun. Flicks in while the Mercedes of Callum Mitford and the Alfa Romeo of Aspect Claps were scrapping. Flicks has pushed away. What we speak. Meanwhile, we watch Dynamic and TTV Rated heading into the final sector. Can TTV Rated get Dynamic FFG into turn 13? Down to turn 14. Oh, he's downshifted and he's lost them. Oh, and that's almost another spin in the same spot for Weatherman Harry. Aspect Claps has been awarded a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. That's Joby Rennie going slow. What is up with him? Oh, he's being lapped. My bad. Nathan O'Parn up the back of Callum Mitford. He can't quite make it. Let's see if he can make it on the main straight. We'll come back to that. Also in the same spot now, TTV Rated and Dynamic FFG are also close to each other. But heading up turn 12, then to the left turn 13, down the right of turn 14, and the start of the main straight. Can he really have the power, the DRS? Is he too far back? It seems to be half a second back. Don't think he'll get him. We'll have to see. Oh, he might get him. He gets him. And he's got past, heading into turn 1. Oh, that is TTV Rated at the back of Dynamic FG around the outside, but he just can't make it stick. Can he get him at the next DRS zone of the mini back straight? He's very close. There's 3/10 that separate them. Power of DRS. Can't quite make it. Oh, but going slowly goes Dynamic FG, but backed him up. And still 3/10 separate them. Heading up turn 8. Hoping none of them spin. Oh, we have sector 1. Someone's going slowly. That is Liam. Meanwhile, we watch TTV Rated. He's well up the back. 1/10 separate them. Heading up turn 13. Down turn 14 once again. He's very close to him, and with the power of DRS once again, he will probably get past him unless Dynamic FFG has some really good defending skills. On board, down the main straight, DRS activated. Will he get him? He didn't. Seems Liam is in trouble. And that is in sector 1. Oh, that is Joby Rennie. That is Joby Rennie. He is spinning at the top of turn 4. He must have had too much power on the exit. This race is not going too well. TTV rated, oh, almost touching at the same spot that Malika and Sparks crashed. Hopefully he remembers to activate his DRS this time as we head into the third and final sector of lap 24. He takes a bit of grass there, lucky not to spin. Seems to be forgetting to use his DRS a lot. Three tenths separate them. Now 2. Slipstream, DRS, around the outside, heading into turn 1. He gets ahead of Dynamic FFG. What can Dynamic FFG do now? Heading into the DRS zone up at turn 4. It's too far back. They almost collide. Meanwhile, that's Joby Rennie going in for another stop. Yeah. Going for a 22-second. Meanwhile, we have on board with Flix. He's probably had a really boring race from his perspective. He was behind Sparks most of the race, and he got ahead of Aspect Claps, but yeah, he's miles ahead. He's 6.5 seconds ahead. He's one of only 2 drivers today not to have gotten a penalty. He has been in absolute control of this race. Unless he spins, there's no way anyone else is winning this. Meanwhile, Liam, Diego, Aston Nix are, as we head into the penultimate corner, down to turn 15. Liam is too far back. They're all kind of in a DRS train. Dynamic is 5 tenths behind TTV rated, going up to turn 8. The up left-hander of turn 9. The double corner, double apex corner of 11 and 10. Who? Joby Rennie. Callum. TTV rated. Oh. He's too far back. No one seems to be in touching distance of each other. As we speak, there isn't. No. Unless Nathan Hotspurs can get aspect flops here. But I think he's going to be too far back. Yeah. Oh yeah. TTV rated. Yeah, TTV rated. But there's 4 tenths that separate them. Dynamic FFG, 6 tenths behind TTV rated. Will he be close enough heading towards the final sector? Will he have DRS? He probably will, but will he be close enough to get past him towards the end of the straight? We will have to find out. 9 tenths separate them, 8 tenths. He's made up a bit of time in the penultimate corner, the last true braking zone. Oh, we have Ace. Someone has gone off in sector 2. Yeah, that is the Alpine of step B. We're going to lose out. everyone DRS. Yeah. Dynamic FFG. 4/10 behind TTV rated. Can TTV rated keep him behind? Yes, he can. Oh, that's it. Oh, and he's off again. Yeah, his tires are gonna be gunners. Oh, we have. That is Liam. Liam is out of the race. And that is Steb going in for another pit stop. Meanwhile, heading turn 13 once again. TTV rated and dynamic FFG. An ultimate corner once more. He's gonna have to wait for him to make a mistake. Unless if he just can't keep up with him exactly. But he seems to be close enough to get him towards the end of the straight. DRS activated. Very close. Heading into turn 1. Ooh. Oh, it's cut off. It's cut off. Oh, we're back. And dynamic FFG going down the inside into turn 3. Just about gets ahead. And that is a lovely move. But TTV Rated will have DRS heading into turn 5. Oh yeah, everyone has penalty, 17 seconds. But meanwhile, dynamic FFG and TTV Rated alongside up to turn 6. He's had to yield going into turn 7 up to turn 8. Liam has left the party. Anyway, dynamic FFG has just about stayed ahead. That was a brilliant battle. What do you say, Salty? Yeah. Liam has left the session. But he is very close. He's within touching distance. 5/10. Yeah, that's silly. Will he be close enough to him? 8/10 separate them. Aspect claps could creep in, but he's probably too far away. He remains ahead. Steb or Diego? I see Diego. They seem to be pretty far away from each other. Now the only real battle is TTV Rated and yeah, dynamic. They're very close. It's a good battle. He's down to 6% ERS. He wants to get ahead of him. He's going to have to start saving his battery a bit more. He wants to get ahead of him on the straights. Oh yeah, dynamic has 35%. 20. Yeah, around 21. Weatherman Harry is out of the race. He is out of the race. He has DNF. We go on board. Watching. There he is. There he is. He is just up the hill before turn 5. He has stopped the car. Steb is going slowly into turn 1. He seems to be letting everyone pass. He's down to P11. Oh, blue flags. TTV Rated has fallen behind Dynamic, who has just been saving their battery more and is able to push a bit more than TTV. Yeah. 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 Well, we'll see after the race. Is there a race tomorrow? Anyway. Yeah, he's going to be too far back. There's no one really else close. I mean, there's Nathan and Aspect Claps, but they're not very close to each other. Oh, and that Diego is out of the race. He has retired the car. Where has he parked it? In sector 1. Waiting for Steb crossing the line. Who was the fastest lap? Wait, I'll check. In this race, the person whose Aspect Claps has made up a total of 13 overtakes. He's made up 13 places since the start. Yeah? Oh yeah, he will be. His tires will be falling back. Oh, someone's gone off in sector 1. Who is that? That is the Mercedes of Chris Xier. Callum? Has Callum gone off? Oh, no. Oh yeah, I see him. Can he get him back in the straights, or will he be too far behind? Because, as I was saying earlier, Aspect Clap has been, sneaking up on Dynamic, as there's the yellow flag in sector 2. Who is that? Meanwhile, we're on the final lap. That's Flicks. P1. He hasn't put a foot wrong this race. He started P2. Oh yeah. Yes, it's the fight for P3. On board with Dynamic FFG. Just behind him, Aspect. And then just behind him is Nathan Hotspurs and TTV Rated. They've all caught up with each other. Meanwhile, on board with the leader on the last, he hasn't put a foot wrong this race. He started P2. He got past Sparks when he needed when he crashed with Salty Malika. He is the first ever race winner in Continental Racing. Flicks wins the Portuguese Season 1 Grand Prix. Meanwhile, the fight for P3, Dynamic FFG, Nathan, TTV Rated, Aspect Claps has fallen back. Yeah, Joby Rennie retiring the car. That is Nathan, TTV Rated will get P3. Nathan Hotspurs TV with the fastest lap, 1:18.3. Meanwhile, Flicks P1, that was a brilliant drive. One of the only drivers not to get a penalty. One of the only drivers not to spin. He did a great job. He well deserved victory. Half the drivers that started the event didn't finish it. Diego, Weatherman Harry, Liam, Sparks, Perrin, Salty Malika, Pie Eater, Mojo Domes, Dodo Solved, Orange Broom Brown, all retired from the race. Our finishers are Flicks, P1, Callum, P2, TTV Rated, P3, Nathan Hotspurs, P4, Aspect Claps, P5, Dynamic FFG, P6, Aston D Nix, P7, Chris Xier, P8, Steb B 1234, P9, and Joby Rennie with 15 seconds worth of time penalties, just about to cross the line now, as that is with 10 remaining. Great race from everyone today. Lots of fun commentating. Even though there were complications at the start, it was a overall great race. Hope to see us all back next time. For now, that is all we have as the drivers go onto the podium. It was a great race, and we will see us all next time. I think that was pretty good.